I'll do a couple things. I totally believe in accelerated learning. She is so on, like Tony Bazan, Mind Map, but he was one of the guys who really pushed into the education space, the use of the mind map, and that this is the way people learn, and that, so the thing is that, so the reason why you may not have understood things when you were younger is because we didn't know what we know now, right? And so when I get into when you look at, she talks about synesthesia, the overlapping of multiple sensories, right? So the reason that most kids struggle at a Catholic school, because I am a recovering, I am Catholic, and our kids go to Catholic schools, but the reason that they struggle is because at the age of 5 and 6, they get stuck in a chair like this, and they're asked to listen auditory. It's an auditory sensory, one modality. The kid's multisensory. That's why most kids who are hyperactive, ADD, are high visuals and high kinesthetics. They get stimulated by drawing mind maps like this and doing things with their hands. That's how they learn. That might have been you. So it wasn't you being stupid, it was the structure of the whole educational system didn't know how to teach. So do we have student learning problems or do we have teacher education problems? I'll leave it up to you to decide, right? So above the line is this. This is the opposite. It's called the ability to respond, which creates what? Responsibility. I am responsible. I was talking to my brother the other day. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. I was talking to somebody really close to me, and he was telling me all his problems. And it was really interesting because every problem he had seemed to be right there. And finally, I was like, dude, I love you, but shut up. I mean, you got to own this space because this is your space. So don't tell me all the things that she did or he did or the fact that blah. Come on. It's all about you. Make a decision to own it. Now we have to learn how to do it. So let me ask you a question. How many of you heard positive thinking before or heard, well, you got to take ownership, but you're like, God, how do I transcend from hearing it to actually being able to do it? Yeah, you've heard that, right? How many of you like to know how to do it in the next 15 minutes? Say, I. Well, there's a couple things. So we're going to flip this over again, play a little game with you. But let me start off with this. How many of you talk to yourselves? Okay, there's a few of you going, I don't know if I talk to myself. That's talking to yourself. Psychologists say that we have 60 to 70,000 thoughts a day. I don't know who counts these things, but the thing is that 90% of the thoughts we have are the same thoughts we had the day before. And the only thing that will change, and the majority of those are negative. I was with my trainer yesterday. We were working out, and I said, Kathy, it's amazing. You have some of the best clients ever. I mean, like, really, every client, I'm like, you have the best clients ever, Kathy. No, I didn't mean it that way. I was like, you've really attracted so many these phenomenal people into your life. How do you do that? Or that's amazing. That's a reflection of, I didn't say it to her. It's a reflection of the person she's becoming and has continued to become because her clients are just, just awesome, high energy, beautiful people. And she said to me, she goes, Ed, the craziest thing is the worst clients I ever had were therapists, psychiatrists, and psychologists. And I said, oh, it makes total sense to me. You don't even have to explain it. I mean, I've known that. And here's why. It's because every day they sit there and listen to people dump on them all their problems. And if you go back to if you've never studied Earl Nightingale, The Strangest Secret, I know some of you have heard of him. Yeah, when I was 20 years old, I stumbled across his audio tapes, Lead the Field, changed my life forever. He's no longer with us. Go on YouTube, listen to stuff. It's the best stuff ever. But he talks about how when a farmer plants their seeds, whatever they plant and how they take care of their, I'm like totally clueless to how this stuff works. So whatever they plant, whatever they reap is what they sow, right? So let me ask you a question. If you listen to yourself for a day and you decided to start interrupting yourself every time, or you just observed it and were like, God, Why am I saying such negative things to myself? Or why am I running this bantering stuff? Oh, well, it's because of my mom. No. She's not talking to you right now. It's you talking to yourself. So the therapist and the psychiatrist struggle so much because they allow, because of the way they structure their lives, people to plant seeds of depression, stress, anxiety, all that stuff into their farm, and that's what their life becomes. You become what you think about most, and your thoughts are a reflection of what you put into your brain.